And good evening, and welcome to another update. Not what you're expecting to see, probably. Firstly, apologies for not doing an update for about 3 months, but as you can see, I moved everything from the garage up into the loft. Basically had to start again. I felt the garage was too cold, too small, and I just didn't like it. I wanted to change it. So I thought, well, if others can do it, move it to the loft, I can do it. Inspired by a couple of layouts I've seen on YouTube. Jason at 5 Elms has moved this to the loft, which is a fantastic layout. And Dave Class 47 with Dean Park Station, again, fantastic layout. Oh, I thought, well, if they can do it, so can I. So here we go. Right, so basically I started from scratch. This was an empty space. I had to first board out the floor, which are the board-in loft boards you can buy from Wicks, very reasonably priced. So boarded all this out, and this side obviously. Then I had to sort the lighting out, so I put in strip lights as well as the normal lighting down the centre. Five-foot single fittings, really good value actually. You can go and get those from Wicks. About £18 for the whole thing, for the whole fitting including the tube, 58-watt tube, so fantastic value. Okay, then I framed it out, as you can see. And this is 12mm plywood all the way around, and the back section you can see there, which will be hidden after the backboards go up, that is actually plasterboard. I thought, well, it's cheaper, a little bit heavier, but you know, I'm not going to use much of that, so I just need it in a couple of places there, so I thought, well, I'll use plasterboard. And again, I'm going to use plasterboard for the backboards there. I put one up down the far end here. There you go, that's plasterboards. That'll paint really nicely, and that's at 400mm. These ply boards across are 600mm, and the whole distance from there right down to the end is about just over 5 meters, so fairly big size. So yeah, this is what I've been doing the last 3 months. Literally started again, just ripped it all out, put everything in boxes, come up here, boarded it out, did the electrics, and away we go. So I'll keep you posted on future updates. One thing I will mention today is that as you can see, I'm putting the track in, and this is where the station is going to be. Many thanks to Stevie B and Strawley International, because I asked him if I could modify his junction on his box there. And I know Jason at 5 Elms has used this, and I think it's a fantastic setup, so I asked Stevie B, and with his permission I can use a modified version, so thank you very much, Stevie B, much appreciated. Well, there's a lot to do, it's not finished. I'll just give you a quick brief rundown of what I picture, but you know it's going to change again. So we've got main station here. There's going to be TMD probably there, and a yard. When the backboard's up, that outside line there, you won't see any of that. You just have the train coming in and out of sections, which you like to see, things disappearing. And again, we'll go through there. Across here where I split the two tracks, this will be a town scene around here, right down to there, and that again will all be hidden across there. Coming down here, I want a really nice cutting through here, an absolutely perfect country scene cutting, so I've literally spaced that accordingly, and I'm going to do a lovely cutting through there. That little raised section there you'll see will be like an embankment coming down to the cutting. There are no points on this section, no points at all the way around. until we get over to the station side, where all the points here are in one place. For ease of installation really, they're all electrofrog, they'll all be wired up. I did it in the garage, fitted 28 points before I ripped it all out again. As you'll see, I've used the concrete sleeper type. Fantastic, absolutely beautiful. Bit difficult to install, especially on the bends, because you need to get the cuts right, and spacing obviously needs to be right. So if you haven't already got one, invest in one of these. They're ideal to do the spacings. Get the spacings correct. More so on the corners. As you can see where the joins are on the corners, just try and make sure you've got the track absolutely flush together. Where the fish plate is, you want to make sure that fish plate is exactly in the middle, because otherwise you get a little bit of a bend and you can get a derail. I know the spacing is not correct there, but I always want to leave a bit of give, just in case the carriages hit each other. So there we are. As I said, lots to do. I'll keep you posted on the progress. Thanks for viewing. Any comments, much appreciated. As to what to put where. Any suggestions on scenery? I mean, I've got a lot in my head, obviously, as we all have. They all change. This back section here is a little bit wider here, because from that's going to be raised to about 100 mil, and there's going to be a bridge across there with a water scene underneath that. So basically the board is going to come in, the backboard will come in there, go that way, backboard across here, this way and across there. So that'll be sort of a set scene, if you like. And I'm thinking of putting quite an expensive bridge in here, maybe one of the Fowler bridges or something like that, which are quite expensive but really good, look really nice. Okay, as you can see, bit of a mess, loads to do. More plasterboard to cut there, which is an absolute nightmare to cut because it's so messy. But we'll get there. I think that's about it for now. As I say, I apologise for not doing any updates, but I've been so busy starting again. Driving my wife absolutely mad, spending an absolute fortune. Absolute fortune. But there we are. It's better than spending it down the pub, I suppose. Well, sort of. Anyway, take care. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.